So you're elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
What, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quietly.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then—
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a— You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Way!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Hey, wait up! Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, you're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renans as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renans. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like... our cue to step in and help.
What's wrong? All right.
What the?
Hey.
Yeah!
Good.
All right!
I get the feeling Deadheim signed up to be a rebel, so he could have a roost to rule. Heck, he's no better than a lord. In some ways, he's even worse.
I know. How could he use explosives on his own people?
And yet, despite the toll of his actions, none of the Danans we've seen seem to question his assumed authority in the least. If anything, they may well consider him a hero, which would say a great deal toward how deeply they resented the Renans here.
Still, I don't think this is as simple as saying the good guys won out over the bad ones.
Yeah, I don't either. Deadeye might have managed to drive the Renans out of Niez, but that doesn't make the way he did it okay. No matter which way you look at it.
A victory that's earned by throwing away the lives of his own people? No, that isn't a victory at all. I can understand that the Danans here are standing up against their oppression, but that doesn't mean they have to humiliate all Renans just to settle the score.
I'm perfectly able to stand up for myself, Alphen. Besides, I'm used to it by...
But you shouldn't have to be, Shion. It's just... What I mean to say is... When you've been a slave for so long, it's easy to accept that's how it should be because it's all you've ever known. Constantly being belittled is no different. I don't think that's fair. For me or for you.
just don't know, man.
Don't know what?
Deadeye managed to drive out a real live Renin Lord. That's incredible. And he seems to have a lot of supporters surrounding him, too. But he's got an attitude worse than any angry Zoogle. Plus, Niez is in utter ruins. I don't have a clue what his game is.
The Renins are powerful. And because of that, it takes a strong leader to have any hope of toppling them. However, when you take down one dictator only to replace them with another, ultimately it's just business as usual.
If it'd been Zephyr instead of Deadeye, I don't think things would have turned out like this.
Rinwell.
Yeah, I think so too. Zephyr did things differently top to bottom. He's not the kind of person who would have forced his own views or decisions on other people. When you do that, you're ruling over others, not leading them.
To be honest, I don't know what I would have wanted my dad to do if he was in that position.
Law.
The whole thing feels weird in a way. It's a weird kind of feeling, but at the same time, part of me also feels happy. Deadeye and my dad are two very different men. For now, I'm content knowing that.
The city is liberated, and yet the air still hums with fear and anxiety. It reminds me all too well of how Vicente once was.
Hums? You mean like music?
Yeah, none of this sounds like music to my ears. In fact, I've never seen any Danins with musical instruments in my life.
You don't need instruments to play music. It can emerge naturally from the sounds of people going about their day and the hustle and bustle of life.
You seem to care a lot about music, Dohalim. I didn't know that about you.
Have I not mentioned it? Before I was a candidate for the lordship, I had my heart set on the life of a musician.
You? A musician?
Indeed, music enriches the world around us. I trained day and night to hone my art. Words could not describe my bliss, as my notes carried with them the sights and sounds of nature, the ebb and flow of time, and the thoughts of people on the wind.
Dohalim.
Forgive me. My loquaciousness can get the best of me at times.
Don't apologize. It's interesting hearing what Renin culture is like.
Even though the Renins destroyed all of our arts and culture.
Personally, I was interested in the music of Dana as well. The fact that generations of lords deemed music to be of no use to their slaves and outright forbade the ownership of instruments is lamentable. Not that my words can undo the damage already done.
Not this way, I guess.
There's no point in reading it unless you plan on making it.
Hey. If we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong. Oh, yeah? Right.
Hey! Yeah!
I always love... the sound of hammer... banging away. I'm impressed. Now... well balanced this thing is.
That Deadeye creep certainly has a few screws loose, that's for sure.
Forget that guy. Right now, we need to discuss how we're going to proceed.
What's there to discuss? Deadeye and his crew have already brought down the Lord here. Just let them finish her off.
I want to go after her.
I second that. I think it's the best thing to do right now. We don't know if the Darkwings have what it takes to beat her. I'm worried what'll happen if we leave her to her own devices.
You make a good point, Rinwell. And maybe I'm just being overconfident, but between us and them, I think we have a better chance at defeating her.
I have to agree. This realm isn't going to be truly safe as long as that Lord is still running around out there. We need to act.
Fine by me. But isn't Deadeye just gonna take all the credit once we're done?
Our job is to break down the walls that oppress Dana. What he chooses to build in their place, that's his problem. For now, we'll head to this Estaluva forest Bayfon told us about. Whatever we decide to do, though, we should take some time to rest first. We've barely stopped since Menancia. Where are you going?
Alphen.
You should get some rest. What's got you up at this hour?
Just let me be for a minute, okay? Why don't you go back to the inn?
I will when you do.
Have it your way.
Shion. The Lord's days are numbered. I haven't forgotten our promise. You can trust me, you know. Maybe even lean on me a little, if you want.
And if I say I will you finally give it a rest?
Yeah, of course. Try to get some rest, okay?
What was all that about?
So we're just going to check things out, right? In whatever that forest is called.
Estaluva Forest. Next time, pay attention.
got sand in my eyes!
The winds are strong here. Mind yourselves.
Ugh, even the ins- Ow!
Here I come!
I shall ensure you survive this.
I'm ready! I never miss! These ones can run rings around us!
Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor!
Ready!
Prepare to be seized, though, fleet of foot.
Don't mind if I do!
Sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing!
You're mine!
Denied!
It's over! Blue escape!
Do it!
Away! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed ball.
Here I come! You're finished!
Eat this!
Blew away!
Freeze
Lightning
laser!
slash!
Elusive deity!
Sword rain alpha!
Taking pile driver.
Hear me!
On your knees.
Double demon fang!
Here's the
Blue escape!
freeze laser! Do it!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Somehow, things are even worse outside the city than they are inside.
Yeah, it's all ruined. Houses and everything else.
Even if it was all in the name of beating the Renans, this is...
I think Hoodle senses something.
Why didn't the Renans...
Take this!
Mega Ray!
I'm on it! Dragon Shout! Elusive deity!
Double demon fang! Here I come!
Lunar corruption!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Eagle Fly!
Whirlwind knockdown!
Now I'm more
Astral energy!
Say no more! Not a chance!
Prepare to be
see what I
seized,
can
though,
do.
fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
You got that Lord Razzmatazz!
Former Lord Razzmatazz.
Details.
You're going pretty hard in this
ready.
battle. Sometimes I believe you're stronger than you let on.
Easy peasy, huh, Hoodle?
Ow! I'm like bait to them!
Negative gate. Where are you going?
Resonate with the
Destruction!
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Here and now!
Double demon fang!
To the fray.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Blue escape!
Begin!
Take this!
Do
You're
it!
finished! Bring up!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Resonate with the earth!
Here's the evil!
Blue escape!
On your...
Freeze Lancer!
So I still had room to grow.
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Courteous, aren't you?
Hey, when did I get so lucky?
Your throbs in pain.
You're mine!
It's a duel of the arts!
Take this! You pick it! Got fire!
I'm
enemy
done!
will
Let a
outshoot.
marksman handle it! We'll soon see about that!
All yours! It's over!
Not on my watch!
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever. Looks like it could be worth something.
Right, here goes! Come and face me!
Hear my call!
I'll tear you
You're
apart!
mine!
Where are you going?
You're finished! I'm on the way!
Here's the evil
Double demon fang!
Freeze Lancer!
I'll grind you into dirt!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Freeze Lancer!
Take
Here's the
this!
healing art! Here goes!
Not today! I'm not done! Crush!
Annihilation!
Double demon fang! Double me! In an instant! Impact cross! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Hear my
Here
call!
I come! It's over! Shattering! Flew away!
Any injuries?
Mahag Saar, a land where the winds scar and the clouds stretch far.
Kisara? What is he doing?
Reciting a poem, apparently. Just let him be.
Way.
I'm on Lunar corruption! I can carve through armor! By the power of I can handle it! Here I come! You're finished! I'll take you all on! Devastation! I'm free! What did they commit still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Yeah! And pummeling to me!
It's on!
An admirable display of force.
Not today! Admiral! The tide of battle has turned!
Never mind.
Someone seasoned to threat. Comrades in arms.
What? Too sentimental?
Eagle, come on, right now! Johalim!
All yours, Kisara.
Steering plane!
Now we're not. Here I come! You're finished!
Seems about right to me.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Way.
I'll face you! Elusive deity! Blow away! Take this!
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Strike! Destruction!
An astral...
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
You've done this! Blow away!
Ardex coming through!
Ignore!
I'll tear you apart! I'll finish you here and
Here's
now!
a healing art!
First aid! Oh! Now I'm real mad!
I'm ready.
Damn it!
Fix you up!
I'm gonna need more of that.
You're mine!
Dead in your dreams!
It's over!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it!
Here's a healing art!
Watch this!
Take this! It's over!
I'm ready!
Crumble! Far enough!
Where are you going?
Negative gate!
Here's a healing arm!
Gate! I'm on it! Try harder! Now! I'm on it! Take this! Take this!
I'm out of ammo!
That frickin' does it! I'll smash you! Take this! Elusive deity!
I may be less pleasant than usual.
Wait, when have you ever been pleasant?
Not since meeting you.
Should have kept my mouth shut.
In the group! Here I come! You're finished! I'll face you! Sword Lane Alpha! Each one doing the dust! Talon Hurricane! Here I come! Eagle Fly!
Here goes! Back into the fray!
Begin! Elusive deity! Almost there! Rotating ready to go! By the power of water!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Alright, that does it!
Benediction.
Don't mind if I do! By the power of water, I'm ready! I never miss!
You're finished! Talon Hurricane! Raining Flash! Eagle Fly! Okay, here I go!
Into the shadows! I'll fix you
You're
up!
mine! I'll grind you with your finished! Elusive deity! Hitting it's over! No further!
Here!
Talon Power! That freaking does it! Sword Lane Alpha!
Your day.
Talon Hurricane! Double Demon Fang! Ignite! Begin! Glimmer Dragon! Stop! Elusive deity! Rotating Hell Driver! I feel like me!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'll tear you apart! Elusive deity! Super slower day! I'm on a roll now! Elusive deity! I'm ready! Hurricane! Smoke! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
Phew, what a rush.
Coming through! Dragon Shout! Here I come! It's over!
Heal you all! Not in your dreams! Careful! It has some kind of camouflage! Back into the fray!
It was nice.
Searing flame! Reload!
I'll smash you!
Will this help?
You're mine!
What in the world?
Don't worry. I'm all right.
It's over!
Still standing.
Where are you going?
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint,
Nope, that is...
Hold nothing back!
Now we're not...
You're finished! Take this! Take Bolero!
Searing flame!
Eat this!
I'm out of ammo! Will
Here
this
I
help?
come! Ha! It's over! Take this! Destructive! Sword Lane Alpha! I owe you one!
Back into the fray!
Your helping me has become a pattern.
For the good of all of us.
Is it now?
Art sealed! Watch and weep!
I'll face you!
Don't mind if I do!
Elusive deity! Hurricane! Glimmer Dragon! Raining Flash! Here I come! Ready and finished! I'll face you! Destructive! Now you see what I can do! You're mine! Double demon deity! Swallow blade! Slash! You're finished!
If it's in the sky, it's
Charge like
mine.
that can easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Felt fine not too long ago.
I never miss.
Hitting pile driver. What a relief. In a bind.
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
All finishes here and now.
Water, hear my call. Field, spread. Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here.
Elusive deity!
I'll face you. Ready and ready.
Leave the charge
Let's
up to
tear
me.
'em up. Now we see what I can do.
Do it.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest up for a bit?
Way. Don't mind if I do.
Here I come! Glitter Dragon! Crush!
Can you take it?
Not today! Take this! Elusive deity!
Radiant Pierce!
Like focus.
Elusive deity! Radiant Slash!
Back into the fray!
Crush!
Annihilation!
Whirlwind Heal!
Now I'm in trouble.
Cover you!
There!
Recover!
Thanks!
Here's a healing art!
Elusive deity!
What a relief. Pile driver.
First
No
strike!
further.
Recover!
Here you go.
Radiant
I'll
Slash!
face you.
This one's mine!
Destruction!
Picture of hell!
Benediction light.
Laser spear! Here's evil!
Pulse of being interrupted.
Hear my call! Spread!
Armor won't
light.
save you.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning!
Here I come!
These
Another
sticks has got
incantation
your
ruined.
name on them.
Strike!
Not in your dreams!
Begin! You're finished! Try harder!
Heal. I really owe you.
Freeze them!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're mine! It's over!
Radiant
Radiant Slash!
Now I'm in the groove.
Devastation! This one's all mine!
Swallow dance! Heal!
I'm out! I'm all stocked up!
Super swallow dance!
Try harder!
Can you take
This
it?
one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Not today!
Searing flame!
I'm just
Reload!
getting started!
It's over!
Eagle mine!
Slash!
Amazing.
Destruction!
Can't get out of
Here
bed.
I go!
Spear!
Here I
Here's
come!
evil!
I'm on a
Don't
roll
mind if I
now.
do!
Eagle assault!
Primed and
I'll
ready!
face you. You're mine! I can carve through armor! Elusive deity!
I'm not done!
Where are you going?
Hitting pile driver!
Here I come!
Oh, now you're talking!
Flame of fury! Burning! Laser spear! Here's evil!
It's time!
Far enough! Flame of fury! Burning! Water!
Can you take it?
Eat this!
Take this! Elusive deity!
I think I'm coming down with something great.
Nothing
A
back!
chronic inability to read the room.
A malady your art cannot fix.
Lunar corruption!
I'm not done!
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
I I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Is there a reason you're looking at me so intently?
Shion's kind of turned into the local fashion critic in our group.
So this is what lords like you wear. Certainly looks the part. I can tell at a glance what high quality everything is.
It's not often Shion's that impressed. You wear a lot of rings too, don't you?
They were a gift, purchased rather cheaply, or so I was told.
What's your definition of cheap, exactly?
I believe it was around 100 to 200,000 gold.
What? If my wolf head cost 10 gold, then that'd mean... Holy crap! They cost 1,000 times more?!
10,000 times more.
If he sold those things off, I bet he could build a damn mansion with them.
At the very least, he'd never go hungry the rest of his life.
You're all beginning to sound alarmingly interested in my rings. This flavor, why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
You're so amazing, Kisara. You can cook, you can fix weapons. I feel like there's practically nothing you can't do.
Maybe you should take a page out of her book and learn to make yourself more useful then.
I'd be happy to teach you if you want, Rinwell. I learned most everything I know from my brother.
Really? Even how to sew and do laundry?
Yes, indeed. He knew how to do anything.
Sounds like he was a pretty handy guy when he was alive.
He was. I'd always follow him around and badger him with questions. I was a real pain in the neck. Now that I think about it, he and Lagiel were the ones who taught me how to raise cats, too.
Lagiel is that woman who was with him in the Gold Dust Cats, right? I remember now. The one with the really pretty hair.
Funny you mention that. He also taught me how to maintain my hair. Not that those lessons stopped it from getting all tangled up during training.
I think it still looks gorgeous.
From what I can tell, it would appear as though the only thing he didn't manage to teach you was how to apply makeup.
No, but that didn't stop him from trying. He really wanted to teach me everything. Only reason he couldn't was because I prioritized my training.
And here I was trying to make a joke.
I can't tell if she's being serious. The only one here who knows him well enough was her.
Yeah, I guess only Miguel could have told us if it's actually true. There's something in the water.
There's a nice breeze here. Hup. There we go. I reeled us in a big one.
That fish put up a fight. Good catch.
All right. I'll catch something bigger next time.
Nice work.
Could it be? I did it! But I'm not gonna quit now.
Are we going to be able to finish all that?
Yeah! I've got something. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Not too shabby, friend.